hour and 17 minutes late, I don't even know what the point is anymore. I'm just like, oh man. We'll see if this was even necessary, because I fully intended to stream, and then I was like, the last 4 times I've streamed or something, whenever the stream goes live, the persistence resets, and then I lose the outfit, and I was like, well, we won't be in the festive holiday spirit if I don't have the Christmas outfit on. So I've set up the Christmas outfit redeem, and if you're wondering why I'm an hour and 17 minutes late, it's because I did every other part of this before that, and then for some reason I just didn't put the fucking outfit redeem in, because I thought like this won't be relevant, even though I think somewhere in the back of my brain I knew this was going to be completely relevant. Oh god, please tell me is it even visible? I think it's not even visible. Also, hello Suba Phoenix, welcome to the stream. Dude, you've been first 3 times, is that true? Is that actually accurate? Have I missed this? Am I fucking crazy? Also, welcome. We're gonna play Death Stranding today. I'm Pikachu. Welcome to our host club. The stream hasn't really started yet. I kind of forgot my my starting soon TM or whatever aspect. We've decorated for Christmas. That's what I spent. I spent some part of my weekend doing that. I think, did I do this yesterday? I don't know. I was kind of like depressed. Oh god, I forgot about the pre-roll. Sorry about that. I did that so that no one would have mid-rolls, and so that you can have like a longer ad-free viewing experience. But I said, welcome to the stream, and thank you. And then I said, wow, I'm surprised. Like, have you actually been first 3 times? Because I'm kind of impressed. But I'm wondering if that's like real, or if I've made like a programming error. Not to like invalidate your efforts or anything. I feel bad because I feel like I didn't notice, but I mean, I noticed now, but I'm also just like, wow, that's like consistent. That means you've been here at the start of the stream like 3 times in a row. Let me find the one redeem that I was I'm like an hour and 19 minutes late now. Let me find it. Oh no, it's in there. What the fuck? It's supposed to be anyway. Oh, is it because I didn't refresh my like stuff? Sorry, I'm desperately searching. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is why I was an hour and 17 minutes late. It's not even gonna work, is it? Oh, don't work. Okay, thank God. This is okay. This outfit here. This is why I'm an hour and 17 minutes late. All right. Thank you for your patience. Also, yes, Suba. What is up? I'm having like a real, I don't remember how to stream kind of moment right now. There we go. Okay, I think I've got to put the thing there so I know like. Okay, I need to look at myself like a narcissist, or I don't know where to stare at the camera. Also, I feel like there's so much stuff running on my computer, I'm super, like, worried something's gonna go terribly wrong. When are we gonna play Apex? I don't know. I feel like... Are you free on the weekends? I feel like every time we talk about this, that's what it comes down to. It's like, you're not free on the weekends, but I do feel like we should pick a day, because I think I've said this before, right? I feel like my brain's really bad at, like, I'm like, we'll do stuff someday, unless I like actually pick a date and a time. And then if I pick a date and a time, then we'll like actually do it. But up until that point, it's just like, it's always like a thing that's like, someday that'll probably happen, maybe. I don't know, you know? So that's where I like, I stream, let's see, I'm trying to think, what do you do on Sunday right after I'm done streaming with Banda? Is that like a thing? I remember the first time we talked about this too, I thought like I thought we made plans. I was like, did I miss it? I was like, oh God, please tell me it wasn't today. And then it's like, it wasn't that day. And I feel like it's kind of just been like, oh, like, it just hasn't like come up more frequently, I guess. I don't know. This is what Chill Hop thinks Christmas music is, by the way. That's winter music, by the way. I feel like it's really upbeat for winter music. Normally I picture like, kind of like, not like sad, dreary music, but maybe just like a little more like down tempo, kind of like chilling in the snow kind of vibes. This is just like straight up. Oh, I realize the tree covers that like whole thing back there. I should have put the light that works that like part. I think that's like the kick drum. It's like whatever's slightly above the kick drum, I think goes off on the thing back there. I should have made the tree react to that, but I didn't. Also, I'm extremely tired today, and I feel really like I feel like crusty, I guess, oily. I feel like I took a bath in vegetable oil or something. I woke up like ungodly early to go to the eye doctor today. And then I feel like I went there and they were like, you have an appointment? I was like, yes. And they're like, all right, well, we don't see you here. And I was like, what the fuck? But they managed to like get me in anyway. But I was like, oh man, dude, like, I feel like I've been up forever. And I feel like this is not the day to be late for stream and to like, I don't know, dude, I feel like part of me is just like, this wasn't the day to stream. But I was like, I was thinking that meme where it's like, if you're tired, then do it tired. I'm about to open a can, by the way, so I apologize if this destroys anybody's eardrums. Headphone users, rest in peace, I guess. That's like the first like little pop. I want to crack the full can. I'm so afraid of how loud this is always on the mic. I need like a cloth I can hold over it, so it's like not as bad, but still crispy and fresh. Hello, Mako Taco, welcome. Let's see, 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. on Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 6:38 p.m. on Sundays. Dude, I've cracked open the fresh can, I think. It's, I'm drinking energy drinks at literally 11:30 at night. This is not a good life, I think. I don't know. So you know you have a caffeine dependency, because my brain's just like, I need this to function. And this is like it's like alcoholism, but for energy drinks. I feel like, dude, I'm like I need this to have energy and be funny, like, which is like, it feels like that's a really bad sign, I guess. Also, it's like a coping mechanism in a way, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream, Mako Taco, Shuba Phoenix, all the lurkers in the chat, and I guess myself. Technically, I welcome myself to the stream, if that doesn't seem ridiculous. Welcome to our host club. I'm Pikachu. What else do people say when they stream? Host club VTuber. That's like, this is like the raid message. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm so out of it right now, bro. I wanted to stream Thursday, and then it like didn't end up happening. I think I ended up doing something. I got like busy. And then I was sad. I think, oh no, I woke up late. I went to bed and I woke up like a half hour late. And for some reason, my brain was like, it's over, bro. I was like, it's going to be too late. We're never going to get to stream on time. I was like, it's just going to suck. I think I just went back to bed, and I feel like I really regret doing that, because it's like, it wasn't much later. Like, this stream was way later than that stream. But part of the reason is because I was like, all right, I felt super dumb, because like, I just sat there for like 3 hours after that, and I was like, dude, I could really just be streaming right now. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to like prove to anybody. So this stream, I was like, no, fuck it. We're just gonna stream no matter how late we are. I was like, I'm gonna hit the button. We're gonna go live. We're gonna stream. Want a random quote or thought about life or the universe? I'm trying to think if I have anything like, can I blatantly plagiarize anything from like a recent song or poem I've kind of looked up into written. Dude, I've been thinking about the fall of Ozymandias a lot lately. Oh, dude, yeah. I've got a whole one if you're really ready for this. Let's talk about our mortality and how we're all gonna die. Okay. I've been thinking about bacteria a lot lately and disease, and it's like not necessarily bacteria, but I've been thinking about disease and its relationship with humanity, and how like even Alexander the Great was felled by like bacteria. Like he probably died of like typhoid, I think, if like the consumption. Like he was this dude that just conquered like everything, right? We conquered shit, and then like he just dies to bacteria like everybody else. It makes me think like we all kind of live long lives, and I feel like the history of humanity is filled with death, and that history of death is filled with disease. And I feel like it's weird because it's like, in the eyes of bacteria, we are literal giants, and we are felled by them all the same. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like, it doesn't really like scare me, but it's just kind of like eye-opening, I guess, in like a way where I'm just like, holy shit, man, we're the giants of myth to these fucking bacteria that somehow still manage to conquer us and take us out. I'm just like, this is fucking insane, dude. Like, so that's been on my mind a lot lately, you know, history, humanity, disease, and people dying to diseases, and people dying to creatures that are way smaller than we are on like a giant scale. So I just remember there's one quote where some lady said if they ever discover Earth, they're going to think that a race of giants lived here. Like if aliens ever come here, they're going to think that we were like a race of giants based on like our highways, our buildings, and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like we kind of already are giants in our own way if you look at like a right kind of scale to it. Also, hello, that Daft Monk Panda. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're not sad. I was talking about diseases and death and stuff. I didn't get to welcome you right away. I did see your message though. Hello, welcome. I haven't calibrated anything. I don't know how to live my life. That's what we're gonna go with. It's almost gonna be a whole nother year, you know. I saw a Twitter post where some guy was like, you get 75 summers, 75 winters, 75 falls, and 75 whatever comes after that. I was like, he's like, you get to doing stuff, and I was like, shit, bro. And part of me like knows he's right, because I feel like there's an oddly finite amount of like Christmases and Thanksgivings in people's lives, and somehow you still manage to like take each one for granted as it kind of comes and like goes. So I guess that's also another freebie about life and the universe, another thought. I don't think life's necessarily about like achieving things, stuff like that. Oh, welcome, Nana. I haven't seen you in forever, dude. I hope you're doing well. I don't think life's always about like achieving things or doing something great or like making some big statement. Sometimes I think life's just about enjoying the time you have with the people you enjoy having it with. I feel like as long as you're kind of doing that, then you're succeeding, at least in my eyes. I feel like you should probably succeed by your own metrics, and maybe this is why I don't do anything or get shit done, and other people are like, I'm only successful if I make my first million by this stage. I'm only successful if I make 100 million by this age, but I also feel like, I don't know, I mean, you know, that's what you make of it, I guess, in that regard. So, yeah. Oh, that's it. I'm staring at my face right now. I'm like, why am I tilted? Why am I crooked, bro? My VR headset, there's like one eye. I think my like, what is that? My left eye is always like slightly more closed than the other eye. And I'm like, is my face is lopsided, bro? What's going on here? Like, what's... But welcome. We welcome all types here. Lopsided faces and non-lopsided faces, you know. So, yeah, I decorated for Christmas. That's the biggest thing I've done for stream in like a while, which is maybe kind of sad. I think I had hopes and dreams and ambitions of like making the wraparound neck feature at some point. And I still might, but I still don't know enough about like shader language to like properly wrap the thing. Actually, I kind of learned a lot. It might be way more possible now than it was before. Cause I'm like, this is going to sound like a whole, ignore my nerdy garbage for a second. It's going to sound like a whole bunch of nerd bullshit. It was like, I'm actually like blitting our current render texture to like a back buffer on its own now, which I didn't even know how to do before, but now we're like doing all that. So that's about 3 things: collecting underpants. The third thing is profit. Wait, I see. Is that like a quote from Konosuba? Cause I could kind of see that. That seems like the kind of angle he goes for, you know? The other Christmas music felt very like, you could find me in the club, and this one's like, I feel like I'm inspired. I want to know, is Flawed Mangoes free to stream? Is it Flawed Mangoes? The first question on this Google search is Flawed Mangoes shoegaze. It's like, is it shoegaze music? Is Flawed Mangoes Malaysian? Is Flawed Mangoes copyrighted? Is Flawed Mangoes in Life is Strange? Is Flawed Mangoes AI? Is Flawed Mango copyright free? Is Flawed Mangoes Christian? Why is like that like the... Oh, everybody's like, it's just song free. Everybody's using it on the Instagram, and everybody's like, who the fuck's telling the copyright police? Don't shut your mouth full. So it's like as long as it's a snippet of a song, it should be fine for a reel. And everyone's like, I want to know. And it's like, yes, it is for Facebook and Instagram. For TikTok, is saved. Just TikTok about the license. Everyone's like, what about YouTube? Dude, I can't be reading this right now. This is not the time to be browsing the internet. Wait. Oh, this is Flawed Mangoes, no copyright. I don't know if this is like true or not. I'm trying to figure this out. Everything that says Flawed Mangoes, free no copyright music is not by like actual Flawed Mangoes. So I'm thinking like this is probably some scam, dude. I'll look this up next time, and if it is, we will listen to him on stream. But it says some tracks are actually cleared for public use. Maybe we'll put together a Flawed Mangoes playlist for like the next stream. I know like Good Kid you can actually stream for like also welcome Fairy Geo. I know, yeah, like Good Kid you can actually stream. Like they said like their music is free to use on stream. I'm scratching my head, and I really hope you can't hear this because it's like my skull. It's like the loudest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. Like I'm praying that the microphone is barely picking this up in the background somewhere. So wait, South Park is the second thing? Is that what you were saying, or is that... Oh, that's where you stole the quote from. I see. Okay. Sorry, I was off on a tangent of my own devices, I guess. Alright, so we won't play Flawed Mangoes this time. We'll stick to Chill Hop. I guess we're gonna play Death Stranding anyway, so like it's not gonna matter. But yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say. Merry holidays, everybody, if you celebrate them. And also, it's always weirded me out that Christmas is like in the summer in Australia. I feel like it's gotta be so weird because I always associate Christmas with like snow and stuff. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Is Christmas in the summer in Australia? Yes, Christmas in Australia is celebrated in the middle of summer, meaning warm weather, sunshine, and outdoor activities like beach, barbecues, picnics, and swimming instead of cozy fires and snow. Just like, what the fuck, man? That waterfall in Outer Wilds is the loudest thing I've ever heard on a stream, you think? That's fair, dude. I don't know why, like, yeah. Maybe it's just, is it like in other people's stream too, or is it just mine? Because I feel like maybe my audio just kind of sucks. I've like turned off a couple things that maybe shouldn't have been turned off recently. So I'm like, I'm not in Australia, by the way. I just thought it'd be interesting. I've never known, I've known of Aussies. I've never been an Aussie. Like, not that I have anything against them. I just feel like they're always like oddly adjacent to my life in some way, and I still know very little about them. Didn't even notice it on Beatrix stream, just mine. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so maybe my game audio is just too loud. I don't know. Are we gonna? I feel like I should boot the game because we can banter about bullshit while I run around and deliver packages. Well, I wonder, has a thing for Aussie, for that Aussie accent. I have like almost dated like 3 Aussies in my life, which is maybe more than like, I feel like there's a higher ratio of Aussies almost dated to like any other person almost like any other nationality or like location dated for some reason. All right, I'm gonna boot the game now. Now that I've outed myself. I didn't really calibrate. Part of me is like, should I just leave it? I feel like I left it last time. I'm like, there's no way this shit is still like good from like several streams ago, but this everybody's like, I mean, if it isn't broke, they still have to fix it, right? So like, I'm kind of staring at the ground here. Maybe we will calibrate. All right, well, give me a second to make a serious face and don't judge me, okay, for my seriousness. I really wanted to clear my throat very badly while doing that. I hope you didn't hear me like swallowing intensely in that brief moment of silence while I was trying to calibrate. Didn't think you were anywhere near 3 almost girlfriends you wish you could know. I see. One of them was like in high school, so I always joke and call her like my fake high school girlfriend, which I feel like has worse like implications if you read that like a certain way. Where it's like not my past. I guess I should feel like my past fake high school girlfriend. Even I don't know. That still doesn't clarify it, does it? My fake high school girlfriend from when I was also in high school. It's like, let's go with that. Because I feel like the other things like the Scott Pilgrim fake high school girlfriend, where I was like, why is this guy in jail? Like, what the fuck is going on in Canada, bro? Like, sorry, I stopped to drink. My while in high school girlfriend. Dude, that's a way better way to word it, actually. Yeah, she's actually a hag while I was in high school, so she's the one that was wrong, you know? No, that's not true. We were both about the same age. I have to stop the chill hop. I hope you'll forgive me. We'll bring on that Stranding. There's something else I was going to say in that, and I totally just forgot. It, like, completely left my mind. I think it's gone. All right, whatever. We'll just continue the game. Oh, I do have like a bit of a cough like recently for some reason. So it was like a wet cough and it just turned into like a dry cough. So if I fail to mute or I just blatantly cough into the microphone, please forgive me. We're on episode 2. Is this one of those games that progresses while you're offline? Do you think Norman Reedus is just sitting here like waiting for us to log back in? All right, we got the people. I hit the wrong button. We're gonna have to do this again. I apologize for my failures and for existing in general. It's not weird when one person is older. Oh, it is weird when one person is older, but not gonna lie, you'd have to be the younger guy in 99% of circumstances. What if it was like one of those like, never mind. It's like, have you ever, how many anime have you seen recently? Like, oh God, all right. I don't know, part of me's like, I don't really mind either way, I guess. You know? I feel like I was going to make more jokes, but I feel like it will only dig me further into a hole. So maybe I'll keep them to myself. You don't watch anime anymore, you're free. What about One Piece? I thought you were like a One Piece fanatic. How much detail? Do you think that is like modeled after the real Norman Reedus's armpit there? You think they're like, all right, we need you to lift your arm here. This armpit shot is very important. Oh, I guess that's true. Because there's not like, well, how far behind the anime is the manga? How far behind the manga is the anime? There we go. Very, I see. Was that very to the Norman Reedus armpit modeling, or very to the anime being behind? Oh, he's drinking. I feel like, while he's drinking energy drinks, I'm gonna drink energy drinks too. You think One Piece is just like the goose that lays golden eggs for these animators? I don't know how long it typically takes to produce an anime or like an episode, but I feel like 26 episodes a year does not seem like a whole lot. I feel like the quality of those episodes probably varies wildly as well. Something like, are they just like sitting here like, yep, every month we got to do like a little bit of work, you know? And then we just keep bringing in the shareholder dollars, and we just keep on existing, you know. Dude, you should not be drinking. This can't be good for you. I hate that you have to drink. Do you think like will Norman Reedus slowly die of like heart palpitations if we keep drinking all these in a single session? It's like you can use it to max out the stamina, and therefore it feels kind of like you should if you really want to be optimal. But it's like a Kojima game, so I'm kind of like afraid of like literally everything. Hello, Nova Starling. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well. I know you're like, I think you're, I won't say I know. It's like, I think you're East Coast. I feel like I don't blame you. My stream schedule's been really inconsistent. I see you doing karaoke all the time, and I always like stop in briefly, but I never say anything. I just show up and then disappear into the night. Like the Batman of stream lurkers, I guess. I don't know. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the Batman of stream lurkers. I don't know why he took it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hitting buttons in this game. I took an energy drink. I drank 4 energy drinks and showered. It's like... That's what's wrong with my life. You can tell it's a Kojima game by the way the water runs down his legs. Just like it would in a real Kojima game. Oh, are we collecting more samples? Wait. What? Every time we shower, we get more grenades? Can I just play shower Stranding? Is that an option? Does Nova stream at normal times? I haven't seen one living live in ages. You know, not stream at normal times? He was in school. You're out now. Wait, you're in school like right now? Like you just got out of class? What's he doing? Why is he making that pose? He's like, check on the BB. Freedom is mine. Oh, you're out for winter break. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. That's like I'm glad you're back in school. I'm happy for you. The BB is connected. Can we can soothe the BB like even in here?
You okay?
Do you think he'll get like attached to us? I feel like there's no way this thing doesn't have shaken baby syndrome. Like shaken BB syndrome, if you will. Are you super excited to be out for winter break right now? We will be attached. What does that mean? Eastern region, bring Port Knot City onto the chiral network. Take in a new order at the distribution center west of capital city. I feel like there was stuff to do. I feel like the game was trying to tell me some very valuable life story. I think it was telling me the mail system existed. Distribution center. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering. No, wait, hold on. Okay, thanks for delivering this rare metal, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I've got more bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. Used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. He keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose his load half his load en route. So to speak, you know. Does the West emphasize being in a relationship for Christmas like anime does? I don't know. So that's why we're a bit short on the materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll help us out soon, Sam. I'm sure you'll help us put that to rights. Holy shit, dude, I can't read. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Thumbs up, 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 thumbs up. Dude, this guy writes like a grandmother that's like figured out how to use like the emoji keys, and she just puts all the emojis in the anime. I cannot be attached to the baby. Oh, to a baby in a weird tube. You've never played this game. I think he is attached to the baby. I feel like it's gonna come into play like way later. Like, I feel like the baby's role in this game is pivotal and has a lot to say about society or something. More than Oxy. Save Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking better up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. Wait, these are the people who are all like hopped out on oxycodone. Rob Brad and bushy-tailed when we start ourselves out, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared. Even set foot outside, and then it was like skull and crossbones. What's with the emojis? When I went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too. Okay, so he's not just hopped up on it, but that's not it. Not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed to bring by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. I've been thinking of putting up signs again. Even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world. I moved the thing and don't know where I'm reading from. Won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Dude, this is a lot of pressure to put on Sam for all these people that just want to own their own problems, you know? That's all I'm saying. I can't, dude, I'm not reading these. there's so many that I make Pika Jam by headbanging IRL. I actually did. I feel like I think I made it in VC phase and just recorded it. And there was a pain in the ass. Because like OBS doesn't record with like a transparent background, so I had to convert to like a MAV format, which I think does support transparent background. It was just such a fucking pain. I wouldn't recommend it. I think if I ever do it again, I'm gonna write a thing that literally takes like 60 screenshots and like every however many seconds it takes. I think every 16 milliseconds I'm gonna make a thing that takes a screenshot. And then I'm just going to do it like that way, and we'll just stitch all the we'll stitch the gigabyte of PNGs together to make whatever kind of GIF we need to like have all this stuff there. This is the manual. We don't need this. We don't need the manual. All right, what are we doing? 12 lectures received from Benjamin Hancock, 5 lectures received from George Batten. All right, I guess, do we leave? Is that what we're doing? We have stuff to do? We have missions to go on? But worth it? A lot of pressure, but worth it? Oh, you mean the Pika Jam's worth it? Yeah. I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, it's like my super old model, so I've been meaning to update it too, but it was such a pain the first time. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to like, was that the dial-up modem noise? Is our baby dialing in?
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are, but we cannot release this from
The BB.
Believe me when I
The BB slash dial-up modem.
System woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Whoa, some harsh accusations he's got going on. He has locked the BB in. Are those ladders on his side?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
God damn it, dude. I thought of the same stupid joke from last time.
Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me.
He's losing
There's
it.
this room, too, with other people talking,
They've
but I
gotten
can't make
letters.
out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Wow. Okay, I have a theory that like
Check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
okay, sorry, he's like giving me instructions. But yeah, okay, so the first the stupid joke from last time is just a super hot fire where he's like, I don't know if it always says like pants, glasses, hat. You know, call me, I think it's pants, glasses, shirt. Call me pants, glasses, shirt, man. So to see the fucking ladders, I just think like ladders on my legs. Call me ladders on my legs, man. Like, you don't understand them. Why do you sound so confident that this doesn't matter, dude? I feel like yeah, he's probably just trying to like. He's like, look, man, you gotta focus on the mission. He's got like the military mindset, right? Where he's like. You're like, what if like, our enemies truly as bad, or are they just like us? And it's like, look, man, just pull the fucking gun trigger. Like, don't think about it too hard. Like, and then all of our grandparents get PTSD. You know, happy World War II, everybody. I guess. Yeah, it makes me think of like, I don't know. I was thinking like, what's the thing that this guy is, where he like dies and then he can like jump to the different. He can like rebirth himself. I wonder if the BB's like one of those. To get political. I was thinking that too, you know. I was gonna be like, anyway, and on that note, we're now a political stream. How do you feel about abortion? How do you feel about harvesting BBs? Like, were we right to take these BBs from their mother in the womb?
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Not the printer, no.
I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs
No.
it to communicate with the chiral network.
I guess I have to get this part back to like
Caught that porter en route
get
or
the
something.
to print the thing that charges the bike.
If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory.
They're gonna infect me with bad vibes because of current events. Oh god.
Property back. Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I want to know: is the BB still born when they take it from the womb, or are they just like? It would have been an otherwise normal BB, and then they were like, and by the way, you're like, dude, they're like baby snatching, bro. What the fuck? I think this game has this is games for terrible people, bro. What orders do we have? Recover chiral printer interface. Collect chiral crystals. What do we want to do? What are we feeling? Should we do both of these? I feel like both of these are kind of suck if we try to do them both. Because they're both opposite directions. Does it really make sense to do both? Should we get the crystals first? Alright, what are the crystals? What does this have to say about the crystals?
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them, especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can.
Wait, don't I need
provided they
tools
have
for
the
this?
necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, It can stop or even reverse time.
Is the Chiralium the thing that's responsible for like
A special
the old people
solution
reign?
is required to
For
collect
lack of a
storage.
better term?
Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
I'm glad that like they wasted 10 minutes of my life to tell me how important these crystals are and that they really need them in their life. So I feel like if we get these, we're not gonna be able to print anything with them anyway. So I feel like the idea is like we get the printer interface first. There's a lot of hazards on the way over here though. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this, but it's from a mule camp too, so like they're gonna know. Alright, what do we need for this?
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC.
Wow.
If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon.
What do you mean the
an
cute
area.
quality of life? It's like the fifth Redeemer. You need to riot for better conditions. Oh, the thing was like it's supposed to be ever so slightly, right? So it's like I thought about bundling them up and like we just make like one where you can redeem like 1K points or 10K points or whatever. But then it's like it's not as fun, is it? Like, you know? So yeah, I wanted to like I'm torn. There's like there is like the I think there's I can't remember what it's called, like chant or whatever the heck it is. Something like that. Or like you can click like a button and like for like but it's bits powered and that's like the only downside. Like some channels have this thing where you can like click a button and it's like a redeem and there's like that'd be like a way better use for this because you don't have to go to the menu every time. You just click the button, right? But it's like you're right, but also this being so far down the list is making it so weird. It should be like really high up there. Cause like I feel like the cheaper stuff it's supposed to be like that much closer to the top. Oh, I guess it is like I mean it's like the fifth thing down, I guess, by price. They could put it first, and then we'll just make the redeem this to be first more expensive. Number 5 is not in the first row. It is like in the second row, I guess. And also the like the power-ups are stuck on the screen. Maybe I should just remove the power-ups. I don't know. Why do I have like? Why does it say? It says Chokin tokens 2 times multiplier tier 3 sub, but I have like infinite of them. What's infinity times 2? I think you can remove the power-ups, but you can't. I can't like disable them for the stream. Because but I don't want your power-ups. I don't need your charity. Do we need anything else? Are our boots gonna explode? When will we get the ability to print boots? Gosh, I should probably. Do I have ladders on me? I think I do, right?
Order assigned.
How many ladders do I happen to have on my person? Got a ladder here. 1 ladder, 2 ladder. No ladder. Oh, we have 2 ladders. We have strand. Can be used to bind human enemies from behind and parry attacks at close quarters. What the fuck? This game is about like what the? We have like a whip. Redeemed the Santa outfit. Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
Hear me out. Okay, go on. I'm listening. Redeem that makes the neck thing 10 times as effective for 1 minute. Oh, so you could like boost other people's neck power-ups. That's kind of cool. That is kind of goated.
Safe travels. Have a pleasant journey.
I feel like everyone would just end up redeeming it. I don't know. Fuck, dude. I've just had this realization that like I'm lost in the world, bro. What are we doing? Where are we going? Collect and retrieve a mule can. There's a ladder there. What the heck is this? Online post box. Okay. What is that? I think it's just another ladder. Oh, it's a rope. Okay. Why does this look like a bathroom? It's a sign. Okay. I guess we'll go to the sign. Because it seems like I'm gonna trust that like future people have like they've done the research, right? They haven't fucked us over. Why is that ACB? Where was our markers before this? Also, I looked away for like 2 seconds. Let's see, boost the neck. I love that, boost the neck. It's a goal that ties us together. All right, okay, we'll make a boost the neck redeem. I've heard the demands of the people. I'll make a boost the neck redeem. Alright, where are we going? Online sign, keep on keeping on. So it looks like some people go this way, which seems like the better way to go in my opinion. But there was like BTs and Timefall over there. Not to be confused with Titanfall, you know? Alright, let's put a B there. We'll put the ba. We'll go, oh god. We'll go ba. Ah, wait, no. I don't know why I do this because I feel like I just end up doing whatever the fuck I want half the time anyway. TY Santa Pika, yeah, you're welcome. Hell yeah, Pika gets us a Christmas present. I feel like I decorated for Christmas. Wasn't that a Christmas present in a way? I'm gonna put the watchtower as C. I want to know how the whip thing works because like he's got it in there. How do I use the whip? Hold the ready strand and then bind. All right, Indiana Jones, here we go. What the fuck? Is this supposed to be threatening? This seems so stupid. Bro. I feel like my enemies have guns and I have my clown horn. I'm like, I will annoy you to death.
But most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo.
Ooh, I see.
Simple as that.
So we're supposed to like...
But be careful. These guys are armed.
What the...
If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
What do you mean armed? Armed with what? V to attack? I don't have that. Oh god. What's my V key? What's the V key on a QWERTY keyboard? What does it look? QWERTY keyboard layout. Okay, it's right next to... So there's Z, X, C, and then V. So V is my K. Guns never really work in anime. Is that true? I feel like you haven't ever seen, like, Black Lagoon. I like Gunslinger Girls. That one was kind of violent, too. They shot guns. Guns used to... That was like a... That's like a brutal... That and lightning. Lightning never works in anime? Is that what you're saying? Hold 1 to equip the strand. No, we don't need it. I'm a pacifist. Can be used to quickly and silently render enemies unconscious. Alright, well. Let's see how well the pacifist route works out. You haven't seen Katana Gatari? Oh, is that like a... Is that a Monogatari anime? Monogatari? Am I making the anime fans cringe? I would like the sushi, the sashai, the onigiri, please. One sashima. What? I always say like manga. It's like anime. Is it anime? Is it anime? Is anime the American version? I have so many questions, bro. Are you not an anime fan? I'm an anime fan. No, it isn't Gooner. What do you mean? What do you mean not Gooner? You still love anime a lot and you stopped watching it? Oh, I see. You're talking to
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Is this the post box containing our cargo? Can we use watchtowers for reconnaissance? Activate the terminal. TLDR depression. Bakemonogatari are Ko and Gooner. Katanagatari is not. Oh, I see. Is there anything in here? Wait, you can upgrade, repair such upgrade material contribution. Wait, oh, okay. You can like... I think I've seen it. You can dismantle structures? Why would you do this? Is this like for griefing? Oh wait, do I need stuff to deploy this watchtower? Our canteen. Wait, did we pee? How much urine are we having? 100 milliliters of urine. That seems like a lot. Hold on. Wait, can we just pee on our enemies to assert dominance? I feel like that's gotta be against Twitch TOS. There's no way they're just fucking cool with that. Like, how would they ever let this be like? Remember that one dude was in like a hot tub at one point? He literally just had like chocolate syrup in the pool and they thought it was like substances. They're just like banned, instantly banned. No questions, just banned. Like, Don't worry, I've left a wonderful mushroom behind. Hey, what'd you say? Oh, you said no, that been there. Hope your chat has been better. Wait, am I reading this right? Oh yeah, hope your chat has been better days and worse. Oh. Yeah, dude, they just like banned him. They didn't even ask questions. He's like, bro, it's like it's chalk. It's like it's not. Because I think his pool was literally filled with food. I think they just saw it. They was like, nope, that's bodily fluids banned. Like, it's like, what the fuck? They didn't ask, bro. They didn't even check. They didn't even see if he's okay. Where's my, like, we got our hat, we got our boots, we got our glasses. How do I not select any of these? How do I go back? Wait. Yo, he just shouted at the top of his lungs. That'll really scare our enemies away. Whoa. Wait, don't we have grenades? Did I not bring... I feel like I didn't bring anything we needed for this mission. I didn't bring the grenades. Oh, here we go. Actually, this is... I need... This is perfect, actually. Wait, we have 2 watchtowers? Am I insane? They gave us a PCC and then we, like, magically called it a watchtower. This is a post box. Wait, switch structure? I'm all about that. Another structure detected nearby? Why? Who would do this? Why would you personally ruin my life by putting your post box here when I want to put my watchtower? Oh my god, this is so... Okay. Wait, can we build it slightly closer? Wait, is that the mule thingy? The mule detector thingy right there? Are we in mule range, like, after we touch that? Here we go. Happy post box and watchtower party, everybody. Very subtle. Yeah, dude, exactly. He's like, come and get me! They'll never see us when we sneak in like that, you know? Oh, I should have put up at C. That would have been goated. We have another one, so I feel like if we just build another one up there at C,
Construction complete.
are people gonna hate me for plaguing the landscape with our watchtower? Wow. Climbing anchor level 1. Ladder. Are these people's ladders that got left behind? What's this memory chip? What's a memory chip do? Sandalweed. Does that make sandals? Do we have to wear those? Our boots? Did I take the boots for granted? Alright, well this kind of sucked. I'm gonna get the sandalweed though, you know. My life's never been more complete and or incomplete without it. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay, hold on. Don't. Alright, I forgot that we you fall in this game. Wait, pick up the sandalweed. Dude's like, don't make noise. As we're like, the baby's crying. I've fallen over entirely. The last time I was trying to be stealthy, I just shouted, hey, I'm right here. Don't worry, baby. I forgot how to walk in this game. You'll be safe soon. I forgot you look at the baby. I think it's, you look down, check on the baby. Don't worry, baby. It'll be okay. There's so many bad, like, there's so many bad connotations. I'm just like, I was gonna be like, don't worry, Daddy just had a little too much, you know. I'm just like, sorry to all the people with alcoholic fathers in the world, you know. Sorry to all the people whose fathers stumbled and dropped them as a small child. You're like soothing the baby, you know. What do you think is worse? If you like didn't have a dad and he just like ran out, or if you had a dad but he dropped you as a child? You know, would you rather have an absent father or an alcoholic father that dropped you when you were little? Would you, dude? That looks so fucking uncanny when my hands are like. It really plays the perspective that I'm like a person. I feel like a stick bug. You'd rather have an absent. That's kind of how I feel, right? Like at least if he's there, he's like, at least if he's absent, he like can't do any more harm, right? Sorry if this question is very insensitive. Alright, the baby's happy once more. We've done it. Mission complete, everybody. We can go home. You'll get through your daddy issues later. Is that what's wrong with the world? Is that why there's so many problems out there? Wait, there's mule boots. I'm only here because I thought sandalwood made sandals. You think the mules can climb this? Oh, dude, he's over there. You can see him. Wait, can we just fight him? I feel like I'm out here actually trying to do the pacifist route. Can I just, like, beat him up? Can we just fight him to death? Wrong with the world? That's how your taste came to be? Wait, the people with daddy issues? Is that what you're saying? Alright, how do I place a ladder, you know? Is this a good ladder? Are people going to give me likes and subscribes for this? You know, I don't like people who engagement farm in real life, but when people engagement farm in Death Stranding, I think it's sick. I'm all about getting clicks and views, you know. But never should keep him here. What do you mean? Oh, with the neck thing? You're just gonna like slowly let it stay this way for the whole stream? Alright, what is this? Marker C removed. 30-foot drop. Is that what this indicates? That's not very helpful. I feel like I have eyes. Alright, you think we could put a watchtower up here? How much stuff do you think we could see? I think the most important thing is that our load gets lighter. The more of these we get rid of, the lighter our load gets. So like, that's it. It's perfect. Alright, now the important thing is to not hit the 5 button so that we don't shout to the enemies that we're right here when they look for us. What's that? What do you say? Way too much work, right? And the neck gets long. It does. It gets like it should get to the point where it's like off the screen.
Construction complete.
Whoa. Watchtower completed. All right, let's use this watchtower. Sometimes I feel like I'm like a fake hype gamer, but it's like it's real hype. I don't know why simple shit like just amuses me so much. Cargo for delivering, Cairo printer. All right, that's what we need. Can we tie up the mule and take his shoes? Is that like bad? Does it have like middle school bully vibes to it? Hey, what do you mean by what? What did I say? The fake hype thing? It's like some people are like, oh my god, chat, look, it's a rock. And that's like the type of shit they'll do. And I'm just like, holy shit, an actual rock, bro. Like, I just feel like, I'm like, holy shit, a real actual rock. Another ladder for my collection. Perfect. It's beautiful. Carry on back. No, I want to like wait. How do I adjust this? How do you adjust your cargo? I think it's in like the tab interface, the worst interface possible. Like that dang Pika. You know what the kids say? You got neck. Is that what they say? Do the kids? Is this what the youth are up to these days? What's wrong with this world? What's happening in this place? You're not like that? I try not to be, but, you know, sometimes I just feel like people will be like, oh, he's just fake. He's just faking it, you know? Can I attach this other ladder to the suit? Move to. I want to move it to the suit. How to move to the suit? Attach to suit. Wait, put it on the other leg. Don't put it both on the same leg. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I put all 7 ladders on the same leg? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Okay. Dude, he really could just be the... Do you hear about the man made of ladders who roams the landscape? Alright, that's perfect. We're done here. Grab the materials. Wait, how come I can't hang like medals on the suit? Or can I? Wait, do I have to put the parts in the correct post box? Because the guy said like locate the post box and locate the parts. And like, are these parts not the post box we're supposed to put this stuff in? Is that post box back there the post box? Does someone else build the post box? Or is it just a post box? Like, happens to be here. Alright, last time I went to use one of these, I almost fell to my death. So we'll see if we can climb the rope properly this time. Youth have been saying that for many generations. Is that true? Do mailmen deliver their own mail? I've always wondered this.
Hey, you!
This is not what I wanted. No, I didn't. Wait, I dismantled the climbing anchor? That's so bad. That's gotta be bad karma. That's like instant bad karma for life right there. Worst karma, because now I have to climb down this shit without the anchor. What did I do? I hit tab and then like just dismantled. What the fuck? I feel like I've actively made the world worse with this action. Negative aura, dude. So true. What if I'm gonna tear that guy's anchor down to put my ladder here? That'd be the worst kind of Death Stranding player. Do you think does that just go into the void, or does it actually hit the ground from there? Because to me, it kind of just looks like that ladder drops into the void. What do I know? You know? Does that look safe? Only one way to find out. Dude, I feel bad. I really didn't mean to destroy the anchor. Dude, that shit like don't. This is like honestly though. Who delivers their mail? What it couldn't like I feel like that would imply like that no mailman could deliver their own mail, which I feel like isn't the case, right? Cause like how are these mules not like they just don't give a fuck that I'm here. Alright, I tore that guy. Gee, we put 2 ladders? That's like double the karma farming. Oh god, please grab the ladder. Look, they don't even know. What a bunch of idiots, bro. They don't even, we're right here under their noses. They can't even see us. How stupid of them. Wait, is that a dude? He's just sitting there? Alright, we sneak. I guess, is this part where we sneak up behind the guy? Can we like incapacitate him? I'm scared. Everything is under your nose. Endless sea of mailman delivering mail to other mailman. I feel like wouldn't mailman A just deliver mail to mailman B, and then mailman B could just deliver mail back to mailman A? Isn't that just an option? Like they could like that, like the mother lovers song from the Lonely Island. But instead of loving each other's mothers, they're just lovingly delivering each other's mail. You know? That guy's just chilling there. Do you think this makes a shitload of noise? I'm gonna be so butthurt if like, oh my god, there's so much fucking cargo here. Jesus, bro. God, I hope the game time is paused while we're doing this. I'm about to greed for like all the shit I can possibly grab. What is material for large scale construction? That sounds goated. Oh, materials for large scale. How much stuff can we carry on our back? Wait, is that the baby's 120 kilos? Or is that like, I thought that was our max carrying capacity. Why don't we just leave the baby's like 120. Why don't we just leave the baby behind, bro? Just leave the baby on the wall. It's 120 kilos of like. Can we carry it by hand? Fuck, that seems like such a bad idea. This dude, he's like a hunch person, I feel like. This can't be stable. There's no way, dude. Climbing anchor, mule boots. I do need a new pair of boots, you know. What special device? Performance enhancing, what is this? Nutrient drinks? Wait. Okay. Here's where people get caught, right? Because I feel like you think like, oh, I gotta take all this stuff in one go. I'm thinking like, what if we just do several trips? Like there is a post box up there. So we could just drop this stuff off at the post box. And then from there it's a much safer like porting route, right? It's like as long as we don't fall and like break our face. I really feel like we should honestly like, we should take only what is absolutely necessary, because I feel like the first mission we're gonna fuck up, like, right? We're gonna give ourselves that one fuck up. I'm taking the boots, fuck it. Put on footwear. Wait, are these container damage? 70% damage? Wait, how loud is it changing my shoes? Because my other boots are kind of scuffed, and we also have a backup pair of boots. Dude, we got... This is like a status symbol, bro. We're just rich in shoes. We're like those people that wear their shoes around their neck as like a fuck you, I didn't need these, but I bought them anyway because I had the money for it, you know? Like, dude, every time that happens, I feel like my neck is way too fucking short now. All right, what do you think? Should I start a vote in the chat? Should we put the boots on our back? Should we put the boots on the boot clip? Or should we wear the shoes out of here and leave the other shoes behind? Should I do like a poll? Or it's gonna be so scuffed. Open a setup menu to create a poll. Where'd the poll thing go? Oh my god, you deserve the boots with the fur? Thank you, that means a lot to me. How come I can't... okay, there we go. Question. Where to boots? Okay, we got back. We got boot clip. And we got feetagy, which I feel like isn't... Like, I feel like Twitch isn't going to allow this, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, dude, it allowed it. Alright, well, I'll give you 1 minute to decide what we're going to do with the boots while I look at what else is in here and we plan how the fuck we're going to get out of here without eating shit and dying. Everybody's looking at her. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, so I always thought, like, this person was, like, a centaur because she had, like, the boots with the fur and the Reeboks with the straps. But someone said, like, she could just be wearing, like, a Reebok with the straps on one foot and then the boots with the fur on the other. And I was like, you're so right. That's arguably, like, less funny, though. But in my brain, I was just like, shit, dude, she's got 4 legs, bro. She's wearing 2 sets of shoes. Like, God, dude, I feel like we're going to lose this printer interface. What happens if you fail, like, vital plot? Does, like, does Hideo Kojima personally come to your house and punch you in the face? And it's like, you failed the mission, fuck you. Normally, I feel like games would just let you start over, but I feel like because it's, like, a Kojima game, I just feel like he'd be like, nah, you're fucked now. And now you have to deal with the consequences of your own actions. You get to think, oh, shit, I didn't get to see it. We put the boots on our feet. Thank God. I'm so glad you guys picked something reasonable. I was like, please don't make me carry these boots out of here for no fucking reason. All right, put on the footwear. What's that little orange circle on the ground? Is that our noise footprint? This is way less funny for you. I get 2 sets of shoes and old school RuneScape. You premium currency and Savage will not let me forget my sin. Damn, dude. Wait, like you can buy like premium shoes in that game? That's crazy. Alright, put on the footwear. Oh no, we left the Bridges boots behind. Alright, I'm guess we're done here. Wait, what is the auto range gonna do something reasonable with the cargo? Or like I'm afraid it's just gonna fuck my shit up so badly. Your current load will be optimized, allowing you to carry additional cargo on your back. What if I don't want to be off? No, you know, I'm gonna say fuck that. We're just gonna hunchback it. Oh, okay. Now we just back up slowly. I pray to God this guy doesn't turn around and catch me with like this mountain of fucking garbage on my back. Dude, I'm like Howl's Moving Castle, but I'm the moving castle, you know? Oh, thank God he doesn't hear this loud ass water. Using strands? No, dude, I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in violence or choking people to death with strands. My throat is getting so crusty. I apologize, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna whisper and it will strain my voice less, and it'll be... It's probably still as crusty, to be honest, but like, not like real money premium. What do you mean stop? We're not even moving. Okay, you got 2 sets of shoes and old school RuneScape using a premium currency. It's out on leash for each sin. And then you said Lamau, and there's not like real money premium. You wasted your time premium. Oh god. Okay, that ladder is a fucking death trap. Should I put a like? Is there like a watch your step sign? Can I put a watch your step sign here? Help step ladder. Don't step. I'm gonna hit the fucking button that makes you shout by mistake. How do I drop a sign? Why does no one... How come I don't know how to work the game at the times it matters the most? How do I drop a like and subscribe? Surely the manual will tell us. Controls! Keyboard and use. Select system options and key assignments. If you can change your keyboard controls, you can also assign... We can also access the key assignments menu by pressing K. Wait, can we actually move keys? System options, key assignments. Okay, system... Options. Key assignments. What the fuck? Is this new? Have we been able to do this the whole time? Oh, dude, I just switched my whole fucking keyboard layout for this. What the fuck? Or I feel like there had to have been something important we couldn't unbind, and I was like, oh fuck, I guess we're just sticking with it. It's gotta be like the action key or something. Because a lot of times like this restore defaults button, Oh, I mean, that does say perform action. Alright, hold on a second. I gotta try something. Change ammo type. That's a Z. That's a P. Attack. That's a K. What is this? Perform action. U. Activate terminal. U. This is E. Use dismount vehicle. It's a U. Move forwards. Move backwards. Move left. Move right. Crouch. Don't judge me for my switch camera left and right. That's a fucking thing in this game. Holy shit, dude. I'm never not reading the menu again. It becomes an I. Scan is a Q. You have one or more duplicate key signs. The following keys have been removed. Open cargo menu. Okay, that's fine. Scan. That just becomes that. This was supposed to be I for like inventory. This could actually be Q, to be honest. Alright, dude, it's perfect. Okay, I think scan. I'm afraid if I scan, they're also gonna like scan. Perform action. Does anybody remember how to leave a like and subscribe? G plus E. Is this real? I'm moving control right now. L1 and triangle to drop a sign on the gamepad. So compass mode, and there's a sign from there. Okay. Well, now that I rebound the keys. I'm scared. You said G and then E. Alright, I'm gonna trust you. Wait, what would that be? That'd be like... Oh, you're right. Okay, wow, you didn't like lead me astray. Thank you. Thank you, good Samaritan of the internet. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm Pikachu. Welcome to our host club. Yeah, caution, bro. I feel like caution's not gonna get the message. Do I just put caution or steep slope? Like, I feel like they're gonna think the caution's like don't fall off the cliff, not like a caution you're gonna break your ankles if you try to climb this ladder. What are we doing here? I feel like 30-meter drop is a bit extreme. It's a bit of an exaggeration, you know, but should I put jump? What's that? Prepper shelter? Oh, I thought that said pepper, like pepper like pepper shaker. I was like, you know what? Close enough. Where's the past the salt sign? Alright, my goal is to waddle to that post box. And then we steal the rest of the stuff. And by stealing, I mean, it was already stolen, right? Hovering ban? Nah, I wouldn't hover ban. I would just lose slightly more faith in society, probably. I'd blame myself, really, for trusting again. And then I'd be like, this is why we can't have nice things. It's just this is truly the downfall of society as a whole, you know? Not all the other bad shit we did, just the fact that we can't trust each other and give advice in video games. I would have went back to the 90s and would have called the PlayStation help hotline, and I'd be like, hey man, how do I drop a sign in Death Stranding? Is there a speedrun? Okay, so we kind of like teleport to the top of that ladder, right? I'm like, is there a speedrun strat where I can skip like every 4 meters by taking the world's smallest ladder? Like the teleport 4 meters to skip some blocking like strat. You think we can fall down this? Should I just carry this stuff back? Fuck, dude, there's so much stuff. Alright, I'm gonna give the likes, and I'm not gonna dismantle it by default or by accident this time. Keep giving the likes. Yeah, dude, there's so many likes. This is the most useful. Okay, anyway, activate the terminal. No way, that is the worst. The problem is you'd have to place all the ladders too, right? Place items or remove them from a private locker. Alright, I'm gonna private locker up this like printer interface. And then we'll put this in there too. Wait, where does this go? Place in the private locker. I think the problem is we're gonna have to like get this stuff. Why did I take the metals with us? What was the point of this? Is this just pure greed on my part? It's like, dude, we gotta drop the boots. We really gotta shed the weight. We're like a race car. Wait, where did it come from? Wait, where did what come from? I hope you're still there when I come back, Mr. Postbox. God, I'll miss you dearly. Dude, we're so much lighter now. Wait, the mule boots don't have like nearly as much durability as like the other boots do. I hate that you evaded me with this joke for like the second stream in a row. I was like, I was fully engaged, and then you just like, I was like, God damn it. How come nobody likes my ladder? I put this ladder here. Wait, what did that say? Knee strike, a body slam. Whoa, dude, it's a rock. I feel like it's not a fight you're gonna win. Alright, time to use the elements. What the fuck is that? Wait, is that thing under attack? That can happen? What does it mean? It's like your main. You told me so much about Denzel. Each of those is like its own unique fact. And I'm like, why is it? Oh, is it the mission telling me like, hey, you need this? Or is the post box yelling at me that like it's currently in distress? What does it mean? Why is there so much stuff here that's like... What does this mean? I'm hoping that's like a hey you need this, not like a your stuff's under attack. How do I zoom in? Looks pretty clear to me. Alright, I'm gonna just trust that it's just trying to warn me that like, hey you idiot, you're leaving the objective behind. And we'll find out in a really fun way later if that's not what I meant. Wait. I was like, I should check the watchtower. It's fine. It's only a matter of time before you compare something to the Resident Evil. No, dude, it's not just like Resident Evil. Although maybe, you know, maybe these people were shut off from the chiral network for a reason. Just like Resident Evil, they should have stayed disconnected all along. You know? Is that guy still there? Okay, he's kind of still there. All right. Should I be eating the insects for HP? Wait, I'm so sad that like, I feel like we didn't even take like damage from enemies. I took damage from falling. All right, the important thing is we've restored our blood. You know, just like why is the ladder purple? How do you think they anchored to the rocks like that? Dude, I had to climb like a really shady like stairway at like a waterfall in like I think it was like Colorado. I was gonna say Chicago, but I was like, that's not where it was. I remember like it was super sketch too, because the thing was like so short. It felt like only one person could really like go up or down at a time. On top of that, it was like a fucking like 5-story incline of just like a solid block of stairs, and it was like the middle of winter, so the thing was just metal and like covered in ice. I just thought like, if I fall off of this, I'm gonna fall into that lake and they're like never gonna find the body, dude. Like, and that's why I'll never go hiking at a man-made structure again. Dude, good thing they just leave this thing unlocked. Or do we have like are we secretly like goated? We have super special hacking powers. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Carry on back. Where's the other thing? Carry on back. Do we need anything else from here? We could get like the resins and the metals, I guess. Dude, that's a lot of metals. That's kind of... Fuck, dude. I'm like... Marguerite's gonna be the end of me. How many bodies do you think that lake is hiding? Probably not as many as you think. But the other part is like maybe a surprising amount. There's that like one super deep like creek thing. I think it's in like the UK, and it looks like you wouldn't expect anything. Like it looks like a small stream flowing through some rocks, and it turns out it's one of like the deepest like river things in like the world, and also the water's like rushing there. So it's like every now and then like someone tries to jump it, thinking like, oh, nothing, no big deal. And then they just like fall into it. And it's like a whole river that's like been turned vertical, like through some shallow rocks. I'm just like, dude, that'd be a terrible way to go. That's why I don't like caves, and I don't like diving. I don't like cave diving, you know? Is that cave all connected? Could I have just gone through the cave? The more active serial killers than any of us know, the best ones that never get caught. I do sometimes like worry about shit like that actually. Alright, how do we... This is where we jump it. Can I jump? Can you even jump off of this? Holy shit, it worked! Alright. Obey the sign. Wait, does that look... Alright, never mind. It says jump, which seems oddly like bad advice at the edge of a cliff face. I need to make it a one-way sign. Alright, how do we... Like, how are we gonna get all this shit back? Am I gonna... Do I just make 2 trips and accept that, like, that's what's gonna happen? I feel like I'm gonna do all the optional stuff in 1 trip. Because otherwise, what's gonna happen is the game's gonna be like, I'm gonna show you 40 cutscenes for that 1 package you delivered, and all that other shit you wanted to do is gonna feel strangely fucking irrelevant. I'm like, no, dude, just let me live in the moment, bro. Do a flip. I thought about making a flip redeem, and then it was like too hard, so I thought about doing like a barrel roll redeem, but then it just looked really like nausea-inducing on like the Twitch screen when the camera would like roll. Maybe we'll bring it back though. We'll do a throwback, you know. Hashtag all the back throwers in the chat. Throw it back. Alright, activate the menu. Alright, how much, what's our like absolute load limit, do you think? Yeah, throwback redeem. Should I make a throwback redeem that just throws a cactus back there somewhere? Actually, I think I should make a throwback redeem that just makes it rain cacti from the bottom of the screen. It's just like explode upwards like a fountain of cacti. We do need this. We need... Where's this going? That's my other question. How do I find out where this goes? Destination, return materials for large scale... I mean, I can't really read. I can't read this. Carry on back. That's quite a lot of weight there. We're getting into the yellow, which usually means bad. He's already kind of hunchbacking it too. I feel like this. We should be able to carry this shit in our hands, but I'm so scared we're gonna like fall and break something, break ourselves. It's just such a stupid idea, dude. He's really struggling, bro. All right, there's this when you make use of the just auto arrange the cargo. I just go for it. It's the one button that like didn't change. Just yeah. All right, just what do you got for us? Oh, dude, sit. Wait, what is that? How do you put that on, like, his shoulder? What do we do with the chiral print? Break yourself. Just carry it on the back, of course. The chiral printer's attached to the back, you know? This is such a stupid idea. All right, you know what? All right, now auto-arrange. Sorry, auto-arrange the cargo. Oh, God, this is it. Do you think we'll... All right. Should we do this intelligently, or should we just go, like, should we just go for it like this? Let's see how unmanageable this is. I pray to God we don't fall like in the first 2 feet. Right, change will be done. Are you sure? No, I want to confirm. Oh God! All right. Well, or we just go really slow. Don't worry, we'll make it. He's already like tumbling. Intelligently is not the way. We're gonna have to stop for air every like... God, but it really does seem like it's just right there, you know? This is gonna break our legs. Seems like a really bad idea. Wait, what's the scan button again? Oh God. What's this terrain kind of like? Wait, do I have a pocket ladder by chance? Fuck, we use all our ladders. Right, how much of a fall do you think that is down there? Oh God, I regret this more and more the more we're like attempting this. Just don't fall on your ass, please. Oh, ooh, he's kind of stuck the landing though. All right, sick.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all.
Yeah, just like me every Christmas when I'm like, what the fuck package can be in the mail now, you know?
Were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work.
It must be
It
nice.
was revolutionary.
Yeah, dude, I bet it
Damn near
was.
singularity. No
All
reason for it
hail
not to
Jeff
take
Bezos,
off,
am I right?
But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the
Oh,
service
so
industry.
true.
So, after some consideration, we put it back
What
in.
is this angle, bro?
Made jobs
This is
no
so
one really
sketch.
needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the
Dude, they're like the Bitcoin bros of the let's steal cargo world, you know? Like the, the Bitcoin forge pirates, you know? Intelligently is not the VTuber way. I see. I feel like I read that differently. When I think I just read intelligently is not the way. Nor was you were talking about VTubers specifically, you know? I'm gonna ask you to not self-promote yourself, okay? I'm gonna have to ban you from the chat, okay? If you self-promote yourself by talking about being a VTuber while I'm also a VTuber. No, sorry, I said it like that. Dude, we made it! Kind of. I mean, maybe. Should we give this thing likes? This sign that tells us literally nothing about the world or life or the universe? You think anybody, do people just auto-click this out? I think it would do more with stolen Bitcoin than the rightful owner. Oh, that's a good question, actually. It reminds me of like that, was it like, something altruism? Like, fuck, it starts like an O. It's like the Sam Bankman-Fried logic, where he's like, first, he's like, if I have as much money as possible, I can do as much good as possible. Who the fuck is talking? Who is saying this? Sorry. But yeah, it's like that thing where it's like, holy shit, I can't think and do, I can't think and hold W at the same time. Yeah, they're always like, I'll make as much money as possible, and then I'll use that money to do good. So it justifies me making as much money as possible, and it's like, well, when does the doing good part start? And like, I don't have enough money yet, so like, you know, there's just God thinking out loud, let him cook. So true. Alright, this guy gets all the likes, bro. Hell yeah. Spending multiple likes at once. Oh yeah. Wait, shift left. Can we do that? God, wouldn't it suck to fall like this last part here? Where's the sign that grants stability? You know, they say every journey of several thousand miles ends with several thousand steps down a ramp while not falling on your ass. I don't know. We did it, dude. We brought it all back. This is sick. I feel like that was alright. Barring we don't magically explode at the end here. I feel like, dude, that was worth it, bro. Like, we carried all that shit at once. Dude, we did it. Look at us. Look at us go. Alright, make a delivery. Just deliver everything, bro. Deliver all the requested cargo. I'm scared. Where's the lost cargo going? Lost cargo is special device. All cargo is ready to be delivered. The order can be completed. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's just God thinking out loud. I think I read that already.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me,
Wow.
you'll be
I drank Monster Energy. My face tracker didn't lose its mind.
excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it.
Yeah, I did that.
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
If you steal from people who stole first, is it better or worse than, you know, who's the thief in that point? You have a 3D printer? I used to, and then I left it at my parents' house because I was like, I don't use this thing. I don't want to carry it. Also, it was heavy as fuck, and I was like, I'm not. I'm not gonna get into this hobby now. Like, I don't know. Wow, dude, total delivery weight bonuses. What, you get bonuses for extra weight?
Sam, how are your shoes holding
We can
up?
print free shoes.
Well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job.
So true,
Carry on
bestie.
like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself.
You have a
I've
library
arranged
having
for
one?
boots to be added to your
There's like
supply.
usually there's like maker spaces you can find where they'll have like a ton of stuff like that, like 3D printers and like laser cutters and stuff like that.
If you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our mini
I
facilities.
don't know if they take like memberships. I don't know if it's like a gym thingy or like how it like does it. But I don't know where my mouse pointer is, and I'm super afraid it's like lost in the sauce somewhere. No interview data acquired. Necrosis in the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago. Distribution center west city. Wait, distribution center west of capital, not city. The Chiral Network 1. Oh, I actually kind of want to read the Chiral Network 1. I want to know what the Chiral Network is. Acquire your first piece of customization data. Distribution center west of capital, not city, has provided the following new hologram data. Bridges guard Macho. Use the state to gain access to a level 2 or higher structure and select customized structure. Wow. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. Wow, we've got more resins and metals that can be stored. I don't know what like the large printer thingy we had is like used for. What is this noise that's playing right now? What is this? Whoa, we did it. Do I have to scratch my face so badly? Hold on one second. My fish tracker's gonna lose his mind. Maybe it wasn't that bad. I don't know. Wow, look at us. Moving up in the world, you know? We got 12. Why is everything going to miscellaneous? Like, we're certainly not well known for our cargo condition, I guess.
See you around.
That's it.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine.
Whoa.
That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk.
This is how I play games.
As the BTs are linked to the beach,
They can try to make me look at the guy, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Wow.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Wait, we didn't drop off all the cargo. Okay. What is this? What do we still have on us? Is it the metals? I hope it's just the metals. I was thinking of something in there. I was like, what was I gonna say? Excuse me, I'm yawning. No, what was I gonna say? What the hell? Something before the ADHD. Oh, the thing that goes back in the time. He's like, it's the time machine itself. And I was like, it reminds me of that. Before you even said that, I was thinking like, it reminds me. Sorry, I'm scratching my eyeball right now. It's doing weird things. I was like, it reminds me of the printer in Futurama. There's like a microwave where he's like, he gets a burrito now because future him sends a burrito like 1 minute back in the past, basically. And I think he's like, no, remember, whatever you do, don't forget to put the burrito back in the time machine, basically, and send it back to your past self. Otherwise, you cause like a fucking like break in the quantum loop or whatever, right? Because it's like you can't get the like you cause like a paradox. You can't get the burrito from nowhere. Future, you didn't send the burrito back. Yeah, that's what it made me think of. You know. All right, how do we 3D? How do we print? Does stuff print in real life days? Because if it does, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Fabricate equipment, bridges, boots. Tell me more. How come it's only level 1? Can we like upgrade equipment in this game? We don't have any metals. We don't have any resins. I guess. Oh, we do have metals and resins. I lied. I'm sorry. I was like, we should recycle like these resins, or at least the metals. I was like, I don't know if I want all the metals to be here, though, you know? I do think we have to go to, like, a new place after this, though. Alright, let's just recycle. I feel like we can carry one of these. We can't carry both, you know? Wait, how do we use the printer?
Thank you for your continued support.
I feel like I'm playing Helldivers. Wait, what do we have in the private locker? Extra date number. Oh, this we were supposed to, like, I think we were supposed to use these to like. Has a noticeable effect on BTs, although the only way to find out what the effect might be is to try it. Is that true? I feel like the wiki would tell me this as well. Is that like bad logic? Keeping the metal seems like bait. I mean, in a way, but like, I don't know, you know? Or did he say where the 3D printer was? Am I just stupid? Is it just here at the fabricator? Is this what we didn't have this ability before, but now we have this ability?
Thank you for your contribution.
Is that what I've missed out on? Should I have like... Why does Jay enter the private room? That's not what that button normally is. Is it? Did I bind a key wrong? I feel like I bound a key wrong somewhere. Look at him go. He's so sleepy. Look at him eep. I remember if you go to the private room, like he just instantly like showers basically. Dude, the BB is pacified.
Good morning, Sam.
You think this game is sad they didn't think of that like Lethal Company thing? Or like doesn't play like the get excited to do work theme. You must go to bed, enjoy game. Alright, have a good bed, dude. Hope you sleep well and feel rested and not, you know, don't let your inner demons haggle you too much, you know? Alright, he points at the things. Do we shower? I feel like the only purpose to shower in this game is like get more grenades, and I just feel like I don't really need more of those in my life because I haven't used the grenades we have, but like we can just go for it, I guess. Also, I feel like this green desk is incredibly bright for some reason. It's like, I feel like it's completely washing like everything in green. Maybe it's because it's red, and I guess like red, I was gonna say red and green are kind of opposites on like the color wheel, but it's usually like red and cyan, that's kind of like opposites. But yeah, you know? Look at him showering. You can almost see like a tiny bit of butt before you like I was like, do you think towels are the better way to dry, or you think the air dryer is the way to go? Also, how does his clothes get on? He just like rocks out of there. He's like instantly showered. Did he just wink at us? Is he getting frisky on us? What the fuck? Alright, do I put on the headwear and then the glasses and then just chug, or like what are we doing here? Alright, I think we'll do this. We'll do like, I think we'll do one more mission. I'm sorry I started stream late, but I do still have to like do stuff later, so. I think we'll do whatever this next delivery is, unless it murders us, and then we'll see where we go from there. Is there going to be negative health benefits from drinking these energy drinks? Just like IRL, basically. Alright, I'm just going to skip it while we, just like the movie Click by Adam Sandler. Actually, I don't know if it's made by Adam Sandler, but it's got Adam Sandler in it. And I feel like this is what he does. He just like skips his life, basically. You know? And he's like, what am I now? Except a person that has fast-forwarded all the good memories. Oh, we can change color. Wait. Is that what the Macho Man thing was about? Oh, no. Why do I feel like... I don't care about this. Okay. I was thinking like you could make the hat red and make like a certain political statement, but I was like, ah, damn, I don't want to mess with this right now. Alright, let's just leave. Let's just go on our mission. Wait, should we check on the BB? We should make him happier. Do you think if I like soothe the BB every day, he'll grow up with perpetual feelings of perpetual feelings of like happiness? You know, the opposite of sadness? The BB looks happy. Alright, I like to believe that if we slowly nurture this BB every day, someday it will grow into a big, strong, happy BB. It definitely won't be put in the BB recycler in some, like, terrible, tragic accident. Remember that move? Click? It was kind of sad. Yeah, dude, it was like, Wasn't like God in the back of the Bed Bath and Beyond in that movie or something? So I always thought I'd find God too, you know.
This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago.
Gondwana was an ancient super. Is this a supercontinent? I think it's on Earth. From the Neo-Proterozoic until the Carboniferous era. This is the moon.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
This reminds me of that like poem, right? Where it's like, I can never say the guy's name. I'm gonna look it up one of these days. That philosopher who's like, I didn't know if I was myself dreaming of the butterfly or the butterfly dreaming of myself. You know?
The whole wide world will be yours to explore.
Why does he say like, I'll show you it someday? How's he gonna show us the moon someday?
Even the moon.
Even the moon. There's babies on the moon, bro. Take on a new order at the distribution center. Alright, well. Wait, should I make boots? I feel like we'd have to get resin for that. Alright, we'll collect the crystals. I got such a bad feeling there's gonna be like BTs over here. BTS? Yeah, dude, there's like 2 BTS over here. What is this? What is this marker here? Is that a lost cargo? No, I really don't want to do this because I feel like the BTS is gonna kick our ass, but like... Oh my god, do we need ladders for this? Where's my BTS shield? My anti-BTS device, where's that at? Where's my machine gun PCC that I just like throw down? Alright, let's make boots. What's the maximum number of shoes you can like stack? Wait, we got a PCC for free? Alright, we'll put on a right shoulder. Oh, these are gonna. I was just gonna put on footwear for these. Wait, did I put? I feel like I made a wrong choice somewhere. Because I think. What is that on the ground over there? It's the boots. Not carried mule boots. Place in private locker. Wait, I was actually gonna place in the public locker, but I don't know if it matters. I don't know if anybody wants these shitty hand-me-down
That
boots.
thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Wow. It's like the first part of the game. I wanted to run over to all the crystals and collect some of them.
Allow me to
And the game
describe
just wouldn't let me. Like, you need tools for
crystals
this.
appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation.
Wow.
Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints.
Why is this guy treating us like we're stupid? What is
Three
this?
things and you'll find crystals.
What's going on
If
here,
you've been
man?
especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, is it? Wait.
Order assigned.
I realized that that thing had like a really wide area. So I wonder if it's just telling us like generally you can go anywhere in this general area you can get these. Because far as like the BTS is right there. Let's just like go. Let's just cross the river. Let's just print some ladders, cross the river. Is it like what's it called? Like the Oregon Trail? Is it called fording the river? Am I crazy? It's like I'm thinking of like a Freljord, or like is that like a type of river? I feel like I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, we'll become four ladder man. We delivered like 200 metals, right? So I feel like we could use 80 of them to like do this. Yeah, I'm gonna make ladders, not war, you know. All right, attached to suit. Attachment to the right hip. Attach to the left hip. Oh, we just replace it. I mean, we do have the thing right there. Alright, put that one there. And put this on our back. Now we're like, we're playing Mech Warrior in Death Stranding. What do you think about human beings being cyborgs while wearing, like, having their phone on their person? You think that's enough? I also think contact lenses are kind of like weirdly cyborg-esque in a way. Wait, can we repair these bridges? Wait, there's stuff right here. How much do we need?
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction.
Wait, how far this way do we not want to go?
Area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Is that why they told us to build a watchtower? Suddenly life makes so much sense. Alright, where's the PTS? I really don't want to get too close to that by mistake. Alright, let's just cross the river. This is like the worst. Wait, I'm kind of like making fun of these people. I'm like, what if I've misjudged them, right? How far does this ladder go? Oh god, okay. Do you think this is like a ladderable route? Let's go for this, right here. We'll do this. We'll climb yon ladder. God, I hope the other ladder reaches. I'm gonna be like the fourth idiot to build a ladder here, and it doesn't go anywhere. No, I was really hoping this would be like a straight shot. Alright, well, sorry that I've also I didn't even finish like one of the ladder bridges. I just contributed to like the 7 other ladder bridges that are already here. What are we going for here? We can ladder bridge to that. We can ladder bridge to that. We can make like a ladder bridge like that. I really want to go this way because the resins are there. This seems like the more optimal path though. I think what we'll do is we'll put this here and then we'll go back for the resins by hand. How do I, yeah, yes, perfect, beautiful. Maybe, I feel like that's kind of going to be in the river, but like, dude, I would not trust walking on this. It's like when you tell someone to hold the ladder, it's like barely making contact with the surface. You're like, all right, my life is in your hands now. Holy shit, how deep is this water? Oh god. Thought we were gonna drown back there, you know? All for these resins. Alright, carry on back. Onward. I once fell down in a creek like this as a small child, and I was like losing my fucking mind, thinking like I was gonna drown in like 2 feet of water. And then I didn't. And now I'm here. That's it. That's my whole life story. Wait, why is the time freezing down? Is the BTS here too? I should probably soothe the baby just in case we like need him, you know?
That's okay. It's alright.
What kind of achievement do we get for soothing the baby? The baby looks happy. Or he's been climbing up tall ladders, getting anxiety. Dude, I don't like heights very much. I think we talked about this actually. There's something about them that makes me feel, there's time crystals. There's cargo over there. I'm so tempted to grab that. I'm really worried about the BTS though. Displayed at the bottom of the map. Wait, the bottom of the cufflinks map. Your blood level, abuse, stress level, your stamina, footwear, and your ability to current weight carried, and your total number of likes are also displayed here. Wow, it's so real for that. How many of these do we need again?
There we go.
Order number 8, collection of crystals? Nah, dude, we're going all the way. I'm gonna put a watchtower here, I think. Just cause like, you know, cause it kind of gave it to us, and like, why not? I hope this thing withstands the rain. Oh, that's kind of some crazy range this thing has.
Now then.
Alright, make sure you grow up big and strong, watchtower. Oh, there's like a timer on it. I was wondering like, when it's gonna complete. It's literally got like a countdown. 7, 6, 5. He's like, can't this thing work faster? Dude, this is printing out of like thin air.
Construction complete.
My thin air 3D printer wasn't fast enough for you. Wait, are we supposed to like, how do I scan? Can you scan? Descend, descend? That's like a thing? What? What the fuck? Oh my god, I feel like, oh. Wow. Alright, we got crystal, there's a waste, old media. We're gonna get those CDs, they're very important to me. God, I hope we don't get murdered out here. I think I like Death Stranding because it's like an extraction shooter, but for like weenies who don't ever actually have to fight anything. You know? It's like, I'm like, I hope we don't get like dead out here, and it's like, this would actually not really be like an issue, like,
There we go.
in almost any, like this is like an extra, like, I'm not gonna get shot, I'm not gonna like sniped or murdered from the darkness. I'm gonna go to this. I feel like this is a bad idea because the BTS was over here. Pick up these crystals. BT encounter warning. Oh god. Do we walk out of range? Are we safe? I guess that's it. Should I go for broke? I feel like I didn't really expect to be done with this that fast, but I think I'm still gonna end stream just like about that time. Like, we'll see how this goes. Got the last of the Cairo. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of these later too, so I'm like, I might as well collect these now. I have a bad feeling I'm probably gonna need like a lot of these for that like bike battery.
There we go.
I think it's cool that like he like freezes time to like grab stuff like that. It does make me think like it'd be cool if like it was like a quick time event. It was like, oh, grab the crystals on the run.
There we go.
So he just kind of like magics them into his hand. Let him go, dude. Alright, I'm gonna grab those. Oh my god, there's so many. It's like I'm gonna grab them all, but I'm like... Wait, where'd these go? Am I insane? Oh, is it that one there? Alright, we'll go here, and then we'll get like... Oh, there's like two right there. That's a value. I was gonna get... I'm like, dude, there's so... I feel like I don't want to like leave them. This game actually is kind of like Pacific Drive. I was gonna say, except instead of Pacific driving, I'm Pacific walking everywhere. I think you do get the bike. So I do wonder, like, will I be Pacific driving my bike around? Are there bike upgrades in this game? Is this actually just the spiritual successor to Pacific Drive? Is that what I mean? I feel like that's maybe an insult. That's maybe a compliment to Pacific Drive and maybe an insult to this game. I don't know. Let him go.
There we go.
He's grabbing him. Look at him do. Alright, we'll grab this and then we'll grab those. Actually, there's like 3 of them here.
There we go.
I'm worried, like, is like stuff gonna come for us if we gather all these? We're gonna get stolen by like the Cairo Crystal Dragon. I feel like I will have done all this and it'll be incredibly underwhelming. That's my other fear. Like, finally, I've been set for the next like 40 years on Cairo crystals, and it's gonna be like, just kidding, you only gathered a third of what you need. Like, just kidding, these don't actually do anything important. I'm like, god damn it. Why'd I waste my energy? Look, is that the legendary bridge built by the Lana Del Rey Mysterio on Steam? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, the other way. This is perfect and definitely not dangerous in any way, shape, or form. We have fallen off the ladder. Part of me's like, what's the point? Oh. Terrain-induced adrenaline rushes. Sliding down or being swept away will produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops hard once that rush passes, so be sure to rest or drink at your destination to recover. How's the baby doing, though? How's that baby after we fell down the... How much is our stamina going to decrease? Because, like... feel like I'm gonna be on the ladder. And God, I hope there's not like a 40-minute cutscene after I like put this baby back. Like last time, I was like, all right, guys, gotta go. And like 20 minutes later, I'm just like, oh, I'm still in this cutscene. Like, please just tell me I can drop off the chiral crystals and no one's gotta tell me their life story. There's like cargo back there. I'm resisting every urge to go run and get that. Dude, my eye is like
Beginning scan.
itchy too.
Scanning bridges ID. Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual.
What?
The process is pretty simple though.
What?
Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Do I have to play like a mini game after that? What do you mean? Must be a little different from what are you talking about? Oh wait, claim materials from facility. Wait, that's like a thing? What? Why do we have so many? What is this? Oh, just like we can take these and move these? Anyway, make delivery. Wait, what did he say? How do we do this? He said access the delivery terminal and what? Chiral crystals? How many of these can I, like... How many do we need for the mission? It was like 200? Oh my god, we're gonna be here all day, bro. Wait, 100? Is that the max? I feel like this isn't doing what I wanted to do, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can just take them off the cargo shelf if it's too much. Wow, we did it.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Are we like uniting these dimensions across time? Is that what's the chiral network? It's like the time network. These are like the crystals, even do time themselves, you know? I feel like this game's all about like it's gonna be the secret. It's gonna be like it's secretly time travel all along. It was never linear. That's why like the one kind of explain like he can like rebirth the way he does. It's like he's just being reborn in a different place in a different time. Recycle chiral crystals for the first time. Benjamin Hancock has provided design data for the following: container repair spray. Oh wait, so you can like spray crates back to life? We got chiral, symmetry, and chiralium as like new points. Chiral crystals can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distribution center west of Capital City has increased. Badges HQ, oh wait, Bridges HQ is out of the extra data for new structures to your VPC. Bridge! We could have been building bridges all along. What the fuck? Okay. And we can claim materials now, which I guess we kind of knew.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site.
Yay.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as
Yay. Can we fabricate batteries for bicycles and motorcycles alike? Reached a total of 2,400 likes of the results screen. Wow. We're going up in the world. We're a skilled handler. You've been awarded the title of skilled handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You've achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. What the? Like on our back or just like in general? Like on our body?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Is it a battery? Is it a bike battery?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers.
I couldn't. Dude, this is like when your parents give you a gift and you have to like fake that you like it, but you're secretly just like, I'm never gonna use this. What the fuck?
Supplies list, so it's readily available.
Oh my god. Okay, thanks. I guess. We'll leave that on the cargo shelf.
BC.
Thanks, man.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range.
Wait, is that where the people explode?
Be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
What happens if it's in the not? What happens if it's like not an acceptable range?
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items.
All right, maybe I'm not the person to say this, because I feel like sometimes I'm just like, what? What do I do? How do I deposit the chiral crystals?
For R&D and other applications.
But I'm also just like, I feel like it was so good at like not force feeding you the plot, and I feel like it just force feeds you like literally anything and everything else about the game. Like, I kind of get it, bro. It's like the 4th time they're like, by the way, did you know you could drop off materials and use them at places? And I was like, yes, actually I did. I learned it the first 4 times you told me. It's like, it hasn't come in handy yet. I'm sure at some point it will, but like, you know, in the meantime, it's like, why you keep telling me this, man? And on that, like, sour note, I feel like, stamina fully restored, blood level restored. Can I see the computer screen? I'm still like butthurt about that one time it just locked us in the cutscene. I just couldn't save. Alright, I think that is going to be the end of the stream, perhaps. We'll do like I'll do like an outro and everything, but that concludes the Death Stranding portion of the exam, if you will. Wait, did I leave Chill Hop unmuted? This is my biggest fear ever since it happened that one time. Okay, there we go. It wasn't, it's fine. I feel like my tracker does not like this angle. Hello! I don't know why I said that. Also, the stream's not starting soon or whatever. It's ending soon or whatever, TM. I guess that's it. Thanks for hanging out and stopping by. Thank you, Mako Taco for stopping by. Thank you, Daft Punk Panda for stopping by. Thank you, Nova Starling for stopping by. Who else stopped by? There's, all I see is the poll. The poll's the only thing in the activity feed. It's like there's 22 filters on, and it's the only thing in here is the poll. Like, I don't know if we. Oh god! All right, how do I like? There was a hydrate by Daft Punk Panda 53 minutes ago, and I don't even think I saw it because I think he was busy redeeming the neck thing. I apologize. Thank you, Fairy Geo, for stopping by. Thank you to everyone who lurked and hung out in the chat. And thank you, Melroy Jr. for stopping by as well. I think that's it. That's all I have. Happy holidays if you celebrate them. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Next stream should be maybe Thursday. It'll start sometime between 8 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, as per usual. Unless it gets canceled, as per usual. I think that's it. There's a link to the Discord if you want to talk after stream. There's a link to the Twitter if you want to look at shit posts. I think that's it. Also, yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out and stopping by and everything. I think that is all from me. Please stick around for the raid if you feel so inclined. I don't know who we're gonna raid yet. I gotta find a person. I have the Twitch API documentation open because I was freaking out trying to figure out how to like OAuth to Steam, to Twitch, not Steam. And the good news is I figured it out. And that's why I did the Santa redeem. We'll raid Mika. I haven't seen Mika in a while. Alright, take care of yourselves. Be well. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever time of time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be in the world. And I think that's it. That's all I got. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Mika's playing Wuthering Waves, by the way, if you're into that. Afford yourself the same kindness you afford to others. Afford others the same kindness you afford to yourself. I think that's it. That's all my wisdom. It's like to ever fall asleep on a ladder. I don't know. Also, welcome, Trip. Thank you for stopping by as well. I'm raiding out, but I appreciate you for being here. Alright, take care. Don't bully Mika. It's the only rule in her chat. And be good out there, okay? Alright, I think that's it. I'm desperately trying not to piss my pants, so I wish you all a wonderful, happy time of time, and take care and be well, okay? Alright, goodbye. Alright, we did it. Welcome to the super secret stream after the stream. I really do have to pee, so yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much, honestly, for watching this, checking out the VOD. I hope you've enjoyed our wonderful festive Christmas decorations. If you haven't and they're hideous, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Okay. Dude, it took me so long to get that fucking tree lit properly, because it was using like subsurface scattering, dude. What is this? Oh, this Mika's stream. I was like, what is this music? What is this? Okay, I feel like I'm late for my raid. Alright, take care. Be well. Goodbye, everybody, again. And yeah, feel free to hit me up sometime if you find this VOD in the future. But that's all I got. Take care. And goodbye.